Hello there, kiddos, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, and today we are cracking open this Sorcery Contested Realms DRAGONLORD mini box. And I'm going to tell you, this is an interesting little product. I've been aware of this thing since its initial announcement, and I was kind of curious about it because it was a product dedicated to Ed Beard Jr. And if you don't know who he is a rather prolific fantasy artist. I mostly knew him because he did all of the original Elder Dragons for Magic the Gathering. Their original Legends and Chronicles appearances were designed by him. So I was kind of interested in getting this box, but when it first came out, it was super expensive on the secondary market, and I was not particularly interested in spending the price tag some people were offering. But earlier today, I was at SEG Con Baltimore, and they were offering it there for a much more reasonable price, so I decided to grab one for myself, and today we're going to crack it open. But first, let's take another look at this back here. And it says, explore the draconic fantasy of Ed Beard Jr. in this unique collaboration with Eric's Curiosa's Sorcery Contested Realm, which is definitely a title. It contains 13 cards, and one of them is going to be foil, or maybe 13 game cards and an additional foil card. But the other thing I noticed here on the back is it says, besides the obvious, the DRAGONLORD characters, images, and storyline is copyright Ed Beard Jr. And I'm curious to know, is there an actual book for this? Is there a comic or something for DRAGONLORD? Is it its own IP? I don't know, but I am curious to find out. I only caught that after I got to take a look at it. So, let's crack this bad boy open and take a look at the cards. And while we do that, while I struggle to rip open this plastic wrap, ooh, that feels nice. Let's talk about Sorcery itself. In case you guys weren't aware, I have had people ask me to talk about Sorcery on the channel before. I have not had a chance to do so just because I have not picked up any Sorcery products for myself. Is that magnetized? Ooh, it's magnetized! That's nice. That's nice. Oop, and the cards are coming out. And there you go. There we have it. Those are the cards. Let's take a look at that. Let me tell you guys, I am a sucker for that kind of packaging. Ooh, it's little magnets. Yeah, so I have not had a chance to try Sorcery. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I want to be clear. I have heard only good things about Sorcery. Just an opportunity to try the game out for myself has not come up, and so I've not tried it. Oh, there's a QR code on the back. Neat. All right, how do I get this open without damaging the cards? I know. I have a box cutter around here somewhere. There it is. Found it. Stumble around the entire garage. Surely I can get this open with the box cutter without slicing the cards open, because I am a mature adult who does mature adult things like cutting his cards with a box cutter. There we go. There we go. We got there. We got there. We're so good at what we do. Oh man, this stuff does not want to come off. Multiple slices required. There we go. The key is multiple slices. That does the trick. Boom. So let's take a look at these. So there's the QR code again for anybody who... Oop, thumb's covering up. So, there is DRAGONLORD himself. He looks suspiciously like the statue guy on the cover. I don't know how to read this card, so... maybe that's the cost, or maybe that's its power, maybe that's its health. From what I understand from the initial explanation I was given about Sorcery, these are your units that go into play and they move around a grid-based board. And these can be attacked and killed, just like the monsters in Magic the Gathering and summons from Yu-Gi-Oh! And such. So, you don't want them to die, right? But that is just beautiful fantasy art. I'm going to say it right now. Tap to play or draw a site. I don't know what a site is. I'm assuming it's like a land And before setup, set aside a unique dragon. Once on your turn, if you meet its threshold, you may pay 3 to gain its abilities this turn. I don't know what that means either, but I'm sure I'll find out if I ever get a chance to play it. This looks like Dragon's Lair, like the old video game. Nice. I don't know. Is this a site? Oh, yeah, it's a unique site. Okay. So we got the DRAGONLORD, Dragon's Lair, the video game, Kalestis, which is a astral star dragon. Oh, God, how am I going to read that? Zeraphine Conrule. Okay. It's like a phoenix dragon. Draco Corvus. Okay, I'm noticing a bird theme here. Moonsong Talagum. Inside of you, there's a wolf. You guys remember that meme? I do. I'm Memby. Talon Drag, and that one's actually really sick. It's like an entire swamp came to life in dragon form. You can see all those little details. All those little bushes and trees growing on his head. That's super dope. Like that's not a little pond he's next to. That's like an entire mountainside lake he is lording over. Those little trees and such. This dude is absolutely gargantuan. Can't be moved by force. Yeah, because he's freaking huge. Shrine of the DRAGONLORD. That's the box cover art. Okay. Pretty cool stuff. This is the card that got me actually interested in the set. Kairos, the Archivist. You know why this got me kind of interested in the set? Because this looks an awful lot. Okay, this looks an awful lot like the original art for Nicol Bolas from way back in the day. I don't know, something about it, the fact that he's just kind of sitting, lounging in a library, this reminds me an awful lot of Nicol Bolas, and I think this art is my favorite from the set. So if you have an extra foil and it's one of these cards at random, I hope it's this guy. Just because that looks absolutely freaking beautiful in my opinion. Cradle of Ethereum, a unique relic. And Hope of an Ancient Race. Looks like a dragon egg. Pretty cool stuff. Ad Tonitum. That one's okay. Ignis Rex. This is a cool-ass lava fire dragon. Oh, there's our thing. Vane Draconis, a Poseidon water dragon. And then our foil is Zeraphine Conrule. So it was not Kairos the Archivist, but that's fine. That's still a really nice foiling there. Really cool stuff. Two. Is it two separate? I can't tell. So there you have it. Those are the cards from the set. If I had to talk about them individually, I would probably be here all night, but I just wanted to crack this open and actually finally get my hands on some sorcery cards for myself. Like I said, I don't have an opinion on this game other than the fact that it does have some absolutely stellar art. I have heard nothing but good things about it, and I do look forward to finally giving it a try at some point. But, you know, let me know what you guys think about the game in the comment section below. Have you tried sorcery? Do you like sorcery? Let me know. I'm curious to hear it. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and have a great day.